You too. You, you, you too. What's going on? Let me wait for a couple more people. I don't have this mic straight now. You too. What's going on? Appreciate y'all watching my videos. Now I gotta go and delete that other video. I know everybody clicking on it. All right, so you too. So what's going on? I appreciate y'all watching my videos. What's going on? So I got my mic game up. I got my mic game. Oh man. But as you can see, according to the title, I was in an accident. So yeah, I was in an accident and almost died. Almost died. I was like, oh my God, I almost died. No, it wasn't that bad, man. You know, um, if there's a way to have an accident, if you can like choose a way to have an accident, this is the way to do it because the situation that I was in, it is pretty good. If you're gonna have an accident, an accident is already bad, but as a truck drivers, professionals out here, like we got to make a living, and you don't want somebody else jeopardizing y- your means to make a living. So now if it was my fault, then I would have to take the hit for that. But the accident wasn't my fault. Uh, so that's what's going on. No, it was in Alabama, man. It wasn't in Georgia. The accident happened on Friday. This past Friday. I was on my way to a load, and a guy was crossing a road, and if you can see in the thumbnail, um, he was crossing over, and I had the right of way. It's busy traffic, it wasn't busy, but I would say it was moderate, you know. It was moderate. So, and the guy was crossing over. Uh they have a video. Um the police department has a video. The news picked it up and everything. They caught the guy running a stop sign. He rolled a stop sign and crossed over the highway, and he got tangled under my trailer, and it totaled his car. So did I drug test myself? No. But I know what you're getting to. I probably should go and drug test myself, but um to comply with my authority. But I'll get that stuff done. Um I'll get that stuff done. But I wanted to make a video for y'all real quick, and let y'all know what happened. So I was in what was the name of the town? I was on US 31 in Alabama. It's a town just north of Loxley, Alabama. Uh, I was headed up north on US 31 to get on 65 to go north. And I was coming through this small town, and this guy ran a stop sign and ran into traffic and ran up under my trailer. And Party Hard had an accident that wasn't his fault, but the person didn't have insurance. Damn, he ain't had no insurance? Man. Yeah, the guy who hit me, he had insurance. So I'm working with the insurance company to handle that situation. So let me try to find some pictures for y'all. I could have had these pictures already, so I can make the video roll better. So essentially, the damage on my truck and trailer wasn't that bad. The damage was just for the only damage on my truck was my back driver's side rear tire. It bent the rim and it took out a tire. And on the trailer, he took out an axle. The axle was done. The axle was bent back. The tandem, the two sets of axles on the tandem, that whole axle was bent back. You can't do nothing with it. But so what I ended up doing was I got my little tool set, my favorite tool. I got my Milwaukee Impact, and I took off the tires, threw them inside the trailer, and I limped the trailer home. That's what I did. And it ran pretty good. I just had one axle. Because I didn't want to deal with a third-party shop that I'm way out there in Alabama, and I'd rather bring the trailer to where I live at, and I can shop around and find a shop to do the work and get everything done. He wasn't going that fast. He just ran a stop sign, and he just ran a stop sign. Let me go through here, try to find some pictures. Try to find. Okay. I could have had this all brought up on the screen, but y'all got to go with the phone. Okay. So if you look at the picture right there, see the direction his car is pointing? He came from over here, crossed the highway, and I was going that way. Well, I was going north. See, this is the back of my trailer. And so I was going back this way. And so he crossed the highway like that, and he ran up under my trailer. I didn't see him. As you can see, there's no stop signs, there's no red light or nothing. I had the right of way. And so he crossed that road and ran up under my trailer. And let me tell y'all, if you want to have an accident, this is how you want to do it, because there were two police officers. There were two police officers. There were two police officers sitting. Let me see. I'm trying to remember what a police officers was. Yeah, there were two police officers over here. So they seen the whole thing. They got it. The one police officer, his squad car captured the whole thing. Okay. So it was his fault. Captured him running the stop sign and crossing over the highway. Okay. So that's what happened. And so this what he got. He caught my back tire. Why this thing blurry like that? I don't know why this thing looking blurry like that. But he bent the rim and it slashed the tire. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some slashes in the tire. I don't know. I probably can save that tire, but I don't know. And and there's my trailer. Why this thing looking blurry like that? Okay. All right. So if you can look, that axle, that front tandem axle is bent. And so the tire was scrubbing up against the frame. The tire was scrubbing up against the the slide. It was so it I so what I had to do is yeah, I'm okay, man. I basically when you in a truck that high and the car is that low, I mean, it felt like I ran over a pothole. That's basically what it feels like. It felt like I ran over a pothole. I'm driving along and I just felt like all this. And I looked in my rearview mirror, this car all tore up back there. I ain't, and so basically as I was driving down the road, he was like in the back of me. Okay. Because by the time he crossed that road, he caught my back tire in the trailer. I couldn't, um so oh, I thought that was insurance company. uh I'm gonna show y'all some more pictures. I'm sorry, man. I could have had this set up a little bit better so y'all can see them better, but so all right, so if you can see, oh god, why this thing blurring like that? All right, so if you can see, he bent. It was a male driver, so I'm gonna call him a he. So he bent that axle right there, and the slide on the tandem itself that was bent back. The control arm that was bent back, and so what I did was I got my Milwaukee impact wrench. I took the two tires off and threw them in the back, and I just deadheaded to the house, and I put the trailer in the shop. And so there's more to that. If So that's how I went and got a chain, and it just so happened the wrecker that towed my trailer out of the street, the wrecker towed my trailer to it was I was in the parking lot of a hardware store. I went inside there and I got some chain to hold the axle up while I deadhead to the house. Um, is either that or take it to the shop. So um so that's how I handled that. Um More damage of the tire. All right, let me show y'all. Oh god. This thing trying to pick up my face. It's trying to focus on my face. But anyway, as you can see, that the tandem box is bent right there. That's not you can't fix that. You got to get a whole new tandem box. See the control arm right there, and it was bent back, and all thankfully, thankfully, nothing was wrong with the trailer itself. The trailer floor and the tandem slide wasn't dented at all. So that was just an easy fix. It was an easy fix. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Here's some more pictures. You can see how that slide is bent right there. That control arm, it was bent back into under the trailer, and you really can't tell. You can't drive it. You just couldn't drive it. Like if you look right there, that's where the tire was rubbing up against the tandem. So so I had to take the tires off, but it worked out pretty good. And okay, here are some more pictures right here. This camera keep trying to focus on my let me see where this sound coming from. YouTube. Okay, making sure. Okay. I'm trying to give y'all a good view here. All right. All right. See if you can look. See the slide there is bent. Not the slide, but the actual tandem. The tandem itself is bent. See, the airbag is not lining up with the tandem anymore. The tandem frame is bent, and you can see that. You can see there. See it's bent back. The control arm is bent under the trailer. So are y'all on here? Let me know y'all on here. Make sure the stream running good. Oh, let me go on here and make sure the stream running good. I don't want to be sitting up here talking to myself. Okay, it's working. All right, so but yeah, so the accident on my side is pretty good. So the gentleman, he lived. The police, I was talking to the police, they said he he doing all right. He was just stung a little bit. And they took him to the hospital. He was out in the same day. And so he doing all right. This video sucked. All right, man. Peace. I mean, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm just sharing my experience with y'all. So, I had to go back through all these pictures. Okay, so yeah, the gentleman, he's okay. His car is totaled. I mean, the trailer tore his car up, man. So, it was me, the guy that crossed the highway, and it was a mail carrier. It was a USPS mail truck right there in the middle of the road. So everybody all right, everybody lived. It could have been worse. You know, as far as a situation where, as a professional driver, if there's an accident, this is the way to do it. This is the way to do it, because I had a lot of things in my favor. Okay, so I had a lot of things in my favor. I had the police sitting over there with a squad car filming the whole thing, and somebody running the stop line. So I'm in the good. So I'm dealing with the insurance company right now, and I sent them pictures and stuff like that. Um, so I got my truck fixed. Okay, I got my truck and trailer fixed yesterday. Um, yesterday, what was it? Monday. Monday, I dropped my trailer off at utility to have them put a new tandem set up on there. Um, and I got a rim and a new tire. That's pretty much all I needed. Um, so let me tell y'all a story about what happened when I got to utility drive-in. So I went down to utility drive-in and I went in there, and as I was pulling onto the property, uh I guess I don't know if he was the owner or the manager or something like that. He looked like somebody important. He had on nice clothes. He was nice, well dressed. So as I was pulling up on the property, I pulled over to the side. I got out of my truck. He come walking over. He's like, "Hey man, how can I help you? You know, your trailer messed up here." I was like, "Yeah, man, I was in an accident, and I'm probably gonna need a new tandem setup." He looked at it. He was like, I was asking him, how would you go about fixing this? I'm gonna need an estimate so I can send it to the insurance company and get this stuff straightened out. And he was like, um, it's gonna cost quite a penny. And I think his shop manager or something like that came over. He's like, "Hey man, we just got a 2020 dry van that just came in. A guy ran up under." Oh yeah, I get past this, man. It's good, man. A guy ran up under a bridge, and so they got a 2020 utility dry van, same make and model, in the back there, and the trailer never pulled a load. The trailer never pulled a load. So he said he can let me get that, and he'll get it all. He put a brand new tandem set on there for $3,500. I was like, bet, let's do it. So it took them. They had all the work done in the same day. So when I dropped the trailer off, I told the guy I'm gonna pay for it out of pocket. I paid for it out of pocket, and insurance gonna reimburse me because I don't want to go through insurance. I don't want my insurance to go up. I think my insurance gonna go up anyway, but I don't want to go through OIDA and do a claim when I can just pay for it, and then that gentleman's insurance just pay me back. So that's how we're gonna deal with that. So I put it on my American Express card, and I paid for it. It was 35. It was actually out the door with taxes and fees and all this. It was like $3,600 out the door. So I got a new tandem setup. Man, I was lucky. Let me show y'all this trailer. Let me show y'all this trailer that they gave me the tandems off of. So here's some of the tandems that they had sitting in the back there. Oh man, this camera is pissing me off. Damn. All right, if you look, these are tandem setups. It don't have no axles on it or airlines or nothing on it. These are bare bone axle tandem setups. So there go my trailer there. There go my trailer. My trailer look handicapped, man. It's my I had to limp my trailer in there, man. So here's the trailer. Here go the brand new trailer that a guy, the trailer, this trailer right here was on his way from the factory. I know Utility, they got a factory in Virginia. So in Virginia, I'm assuming this trailer came out of Virginia, and this the shuttle driver that was bringing the trailer to this dealership, to the utility dealership, he ran up under a bridge. So I would say from the floor down, it's a brand new trailer. The trailer never pulled a load. The trailer never pulled a load. So I got lucky on that. So they basically gave me the tandems off there. Labor, everything out the door, $3,500. That's a brand new trailer. A brand new trailer, but they gave me the tandems. So I got them tandems on my trailer right now. Look at that trailer, man. That trailer messed up. It took off the doors and everything off that trailer. See, that's the doors right there. This trailer never pulled a load, man. Never pulled a load. Here goes some old rusty tandem setups. So these are two tandem setups right here. Here's a tandem here, and there's a tandem there. So I was just showing y'all tandems that they had. These some used tandems that they had in the back. Go away, man. I'm trying to do a video. Everybody want to call you when you're doing the video. But anyway. Everybody want to call you. Hold on, y'all. Let me answer this text. What time is it? Trying to do a doggone video. Yeah, man. I appreciate you stopping by, man. But okay. So there go my trailer there. There go my trailer there. You know. Let's see. And so I got new tandems on the trailer. Hold on. All right, so here go the new tandems they put on there. There go the new tandems they put on there. Them things brand new. These tandems never seen a load, man. So with these tandems, I got brand new brakes, brand new uh everything brand new as far as the tandems is concerned. So in this situation, I got new tandems. You know, that's what I got. Um, I did some shopping around. Before I came there, I did some shopping around. I called a couple places. Um, they wanted a lot of places wanted $5,000 or $6,000 to put on some new tandems, but I went to this place. They quoted me 3,500 out the door. So I got that done, and got that done. Got new tandems under there. So that's um and I'm surprised that none of my tires is flat. None of my tires flat, man. It's crazy. And here go the new tire I got. I went down to Goodyear. I went down to Goodyear and they had a used rim and got a new tire on there. So they charged me $100 for the used rim, and I got the tire. It was like $400 on sale. So um, that's where we at, man. So right now I got a load book. I gotta go pick up a load at 1 o'clock, and that's where we at, man. We back in business. So right now I'm basically just waiting on the insurance to you know get back to me to send me out a check and resolve everything that went down. But but yeah, man, I'm pretty much in the good here. I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't speeding. I was going 35 miles an hour. The speed limit, the posted speed limit was 35 miles an hour. And I was driving down the road and somebody want to run the stop sign and run up under my trailer. I mean, that's just simple as that. It ain't not really much to talk about. Um, you know, so that's where we at. So everything turned out pretty good so far, anyway. Nobody didn't die, um, except for the guy's car. It was totaled. People get out here and they be in and around these trucks and stuff, and they act like you gonna go up against the truck. You gonna lose, man. You gonna lose because my trailer just ran all over that car. Ran all over that car. You know. I'm sorry to hear about Party Hard. Party Hard had an accident. I didn't know about that, man. But when I be telling y'all, to save your money, cash, keep some cash in the bank, um, have business credit. Like y'all think it's a joke. Y'all think it's a joke. And like I was talking to some guys and they like, man, you don't need $20,000-$30,000 in the bank. Okay. Okay. When you have like situations like this that surprise you that come out of nowhere, and you need cash and you need credit to get you through a bad situation. um you better have some cash in the bank. And like, guys be acting like, I talked to, a guy. He was like, man, I watched your video. You talking about you need $50,000 in the bank. You don't need all that money in the bank. I was like, okay, you never had nothing happen in your life. That's why you feel like you don't need that. um thus far, I haven't had any major issues in my life, but however, I've had enough problems in my life to know that I need to have some credit and cash in the bank. And as a grown man, um, I need to have cash or credit in the bank, cash or credit. And so, you can't be running no truck with $10,000. Like, even a situation like this, $10,000 will hurt you. Would hurt you a little bit, because like, if you don't have no money, and like, I don't see too many people getting through a situation like this. Like, I had to get a tow. The guy told me half a mile down the road. He charged me $400. He towed my trailer a half a mile down the road, $400. And the guy was like, man, he didn't take no credit or nothing like that. He wanted cash. He wanted cash check or com data check or whatever. And I didn't want to run no com data check, So I went into the store, the parking lot where he dropped my trailer. I went into the store, and I went to the ATM and got $400 cash and gave the guy. He gave me a receipt. And so, situations like this, it's a proven fact that if you're a small business, you need cash or credit to get you through a tough situation. I don't know where guys get this BS from, thinking that you don't need no cash or credit. You never been through nothing in your life. You never been through nothing. Like, I mean, you might get lucky and you can survive off $5,000 or $10,000 in the bank running your own truck and trailer. You might get lucky. You can run 5, 6, 7 years, 10 years with no issues. Truck never break down. Tires never go bald. You never got shut down at a scale house. You go to a shipper or something, everything worked perfect in your life. But in the real world, more than likely, you wouldn't. It's not a good idea to to run a business with a little bit of money in the bank. It just don't make sense to me. You seen an accident? Oh yeah, man. But so like for example, depending on the nature of this accident, it could put you down for like a couple weeks, a month. Okay, this could put you down, and like, you still got to pay bills. You still got to move around and do what you need to do. You got to go back and forth, depending on where you at. You got to get a rental car, a hotel, and all this foolishness. And like, I be talking to guys, and they act like they prideful about it. I talk to guys, they act like, man, you don't know what you talking about in your videos. I'm like, okay. I mean, me personally, I just got a little bit of life experience. That's all. You know, I come up, with food stamps, and it's just a poor boy. I'm just a poor boy from the hood, man. Um, um, and I know how it is, and I know the facts of life. Things happen, and the facts of life. And like, if you don't have no cash in the bank to, or credit to get you through a situation, then it's gonna be tough for you. Because if I calculate the numbers on how much money I done spent so far, um, okay, I had to pay the tow truck guy. That was $400. I had to get a tire replaced. The tire, that was $600 for that. $600 to get the tire replaced. 400, 600, 3,600 for the tandem setup on the trailer. 400, 600, 3,600. I had the deadhead all the way from Alabama. That was about, I would say that's a 300-mile deadhead. I would say that's probably about a 300-mile deadhead. So if you, because I bought fuel, I think I was like, when I bought fuel, I think I spent $200 on fuel. So that's $200 for deadhead on fuel. I had 2 loads booked. I had a load for $1,000 and I had a load for $750. Okay. So that cost me $1,700 in revenue. Plus Monday, that's another, I don't know, $700 or $800 in revenue. And what's today? Today, Wednesday. And so Monday, Tuesday, let's say if I do $800 a day, I mean, we looking at a good, I bought food, miscellaneous expenses. I say we're looking at a good $5,000. A good $5,000 that the insurance company gonna have to pay me for all this. Maybe I would say maybe 6,500. And so I pay for a lot of stuff out of pocket because I didn't want to deal with my insurance. I know a lot of you guys, the industry, America is just so dead set on when they get in an accident, you go and put in an insurance claim. You just put in an insurance claim. But sometimes it don't make sense to put in insurance claims. Sometimes you just pay for this stuff out of pocket and let the insurance company reimburse you. Now, if you don't got the money, well, then I wouldn't pay for it out of pocket. But in this situation where I know the insurance company is going to reimburse me, I would pay for it out of pocket so I can get back to work. Because it don't make sense to be waiting on the insurance company. Then I got to go get a rental truck, a rental trailer, and pay for all that stuff, and then be waiting on the insurance company. It'll be a week or two by the time them people get back to me. So personally, I feel better just knowing, looking at the situation, say, okay, I can fix that and be right back to work. So it makes sense to me, pay for the stuff up front and then be right back to work. They don't have to worry about going to a rental place and doing all this and renting a trailer and all that. Glad you all right, 404. Are you required as a carrier to take a drug test because yeah, technically you're supposed to, take a drug test, but I don't drink, but technically I'll get that done. Utilizing trucking temp service when you're D in the dirt to get your money back up. Utilizing trucking temp services. How did the accident? You must have just came in, Mario. You're a trip. You're gonna have to rewind the video. But I mean, to tell the truth, I'm not sure how the accident started. I mean, I don't know. I think that guy was on his phone or something. I don't know. Because I'm sitting up here going through the small town, going 35 miles an hour. And this guy, he crossed over a busy highway and he ran up on my trailer, tore his butt up. So Yeah. So, but yeah, so that's the video, man. I just wanted to, yeah, um, but the thing is, if you're gonna have an accident, this is the way to have it. This is the way to have it. Like it was two police officers making a right turn, and they saw the whole thing, and um, the guy ran a stop sign, and just a whole bunch of stuff that happened that was in my favor to take me out of the loop of being at fault. So I'm not at fault. So I'm not at fault. So, but hey, I think I'm gonna end the video right here. I talked enough. Just jumped on, man. Glad you're all right. Yeah, I'm all right, man. It felt like a when you in a truck and you hit a pothole in the truck. That's about all it felt like. Down there in Alabama. Oh, YouTube acting up here. But hey, I think I'm gonna end the video right here, man. I'm all right. Everybody all right. And you know, had a little accident, little accident, you know. But I appreciate y'all watching my videos. I'll see y'all next time.